Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hardcore TV's second CPV, and our opener for tonight of Heatwave is Axel Rotten taking on Ian Rotten in a grudge match. It's just on the last episode of ECW. These two got into it after their match. On ECW, Ian Rotten betrayed his own brother Axel Rotten. The last week of ECW, they were given a chance to join the Public Enemy and attempt to join in the opportunity to win the ECW World Tag Team Championships here tonight from Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck. After their match, Ian attacked his brother Axel, a vicious attack that was Axel Rotten getting a weapon. Ian attacked his brother. Though Axel Rotten has been making some minor mistakes in their match that could have accumulated into Ian Rotten getting frustrated, finally attacking his brother. You see Axel Rotten putting the beat down, mounting his brother with multiple punches, and he brought his Singapore cane into the ring now. And after the frustration and anger accumulated in Ian Rotten, he just took it out on his brother, his own blood. Bad Breed have also been on a losing streak, haven't caught a break in ECW in single competition and tag team. This match could get out of hand. They just need to fight it out. There probably will be blood. These guys know their hardcore stuff. They're not on ECW for nothing. As you see, Axel Rotten with a steel chair at his side, picking Ian Rotten back up to his feet. Axel's got the steel chair now. Ian goes for a couple elbows, misses, takes the chair away from Axel, misses that steel chair shot. Axel taking the chair back from him, and these two just fighting over the shit here like a toy, and then Ian just creams Axel Rotten right in the face with it. They lock up on the outside of the concrete, looking at a neck breaker by Ian Rotten on the concrete. Ian Rotten searching for a weapon. He's got a steel chair now. Crushing the throat of Axel Rotten. Devastating move to the larynx of Axel. He's got Ian Rotten with a DDT on the concrete. These two, if they wouldn't have not broken up, they would have faced Tasmaniac and Sabu in a tag team match. Ian Rotten now has a ladder on the outside. Axel Rotten slowly making his way up, trying to. Looks like he might have hurt his ribs though. Now tonight, don't forget, we have the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on the line in the main event. Raven will be taking on the reigning defending champion, the Sandman. Also, the ECW World Tag Team Championship is on the line. The ECW Lightweight Championship is on the line. Also, the ECW World Television Championship is also on the line. All three of those matches plus one. Axel Rotten with a suplex to the outside, but Ian Rotten going inside of the ring. Axel Rotten, I don't think he suspected that. He's got the chair on his backside, drops down on Ian Rotten. Throws him into the corner, big clothesline. White Russian leg sweep. Axel Rotten has a barbed wire 2x4 now. It's Ian Rotten with it once, picks him back up to his feet. Looks like he's going for the pile driver. He could be going for the Texas pile driver. Axel Rotten hits the Texas pile driver. He could go for the pin on Axel. Or, excuse me, Axel could go for the pin on Ian. He could win the match here. But now both these guys aren't looking to win the match right away. They're looking to take pain out on one another for their mistakes. And Axel, I'm very skeptical of his mistakes. I'm sure a lot of fans are. And he hits the second Texas pile driver in a row there. Ian Rotten blames Axel Rotten for any success, their lack of success in the tag team division. Axel Rotten has that table now, bringing it back inside the ring. Axel mounting on top of Ian, punching him in the back of the head. I'm sure it's clapping his ear as well. Looks like Ian Rotten is bloodied, punching him in the head, but Ian Rotten with a couple elbows to the face And a Luthez press, multiple punches to the head of Axel Rotten. Ian Rotten's got that table set up now. Ian with another Luthez press. Nice maneuver of Ian, but he's like he's a bit groggy now after that move. He's got Axel Rotten back up to his feet. Ian gathering his bearings. DDT in the ring. He's dazed a bit. I'm curious if blood is getting in his face or not. He's got that barbed wire 2x4 just smashing the midsection and head of Axel Rotten. Not caring at all of his brother's safety. But as shown by last week, I don't think he cared at all. He's got him on the table. And he's set him up for a powerbomb through the table by Ian Rotten on his own brother. A big powerbomb. Ian Rotten not even going for the pin, mounting on top of him, busting him in the face, hit him in the face 4, 5, 7 times or so. Ian Rotten's got that steel chair, working over Axel with it. Ian Rotten, he's got him up for the Texas Piledriver. Ian Rotten hits Axel Rotten with the Texas Piledriver. Ian heading to the outside. He's also got a table. Where's Axel going with it? Or excuse me, Ian Rotten. Where's he going with that table? Axel Rotten's face down in the ring, bleeding. See a pool of blood starting to show up near his head. Big right hand. If you haven't seen, the second show of CZW Ground Zero was uploaded a couple weeks ago. The link will be in that description, so make sure to check out that episode. A great show of CZW. And Fox is still up, so make sure to check that out. Axel Rotten throws Ian over to the corner where Ian set up that table. What's Axel going for? Throws Ian Rotten face first into that table. Head bounces right off the wood. Big left hand. Shoves Ian's face right into Axel's knee. Throws Ian to the ropes. Axel throws him back into that corner. And looks like he's gonna slingshot him. Slingshots Ian Rotten face first into that table, and he goes flying. Axel Rotten, he's going back on the outside. Not a single pin attempt has been made in this match. Axel Rotten's got a crutch now. Ian Rotten could be knocked out. He's not even reacting to the hits until he just broke the crutch over him. Kick to the midsection. Multiple kicks by Axel Rotten. And a Luthez press. He's mounting on top of him with a headbutt. Multiple left hands and right hands. A lot of strikes by Axel. He's got Ian back up. And it looks like he's going for the third, possibly fourth Texas Piledriver by Axel Rotten on Ian. Is he going to go for the pin? I think, yes, he's going for the pin. Could this be 3? 1, 2, 3. Axel Rotten wins the grudge match. There he is. Both of those guys bleeding from their head quite a bit. Gotta give props to Ian. Even though he attacked his brother, and he's the reason they're having that match. He's the reason he's laying on the floor bleeding. Axel Rotten wins. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second match here tonight. It is for the ECW Lightweight Championship. You got Pscosis taking on Lance Storm here tonight. And they run into it. Lance Storm with an elbow drop, picking Pscosis back up to his feet. But Pscosis comes back with a clothesline. In the last episode of ECW, Pscosis faced off against Lance Storm. If Storm could beat him, he could get a title shot here tonight, which he did. If Storm and Pscosis had a great match, but Storm defeated him. The ECW Lightweight Championship is on the line. Pscosis, 5'10", 200 pounds, from Mexico City, Mexico. Trained by Rey Mysterio Sr., At dropkick by Pscosis. He's grounding and pounding, using technical moves, working on his legs there. Lance Storm, more technical wrestler. Pscosis using speed and agility, lucha moves. Picking his arm up, dropping him down, working on that left arm of Lance Storm perhaps, or he's just working all over him. He's got him up. It's Lance Storm with a DDT. Pscosis. He's got Lance Storm back up to his feet now. Big right hand. He's against those ropes. Lance Storm throws him back, but his back springboard elbow on Lance Storm takes Storm down. Big right hand. Throwing Storm towards the ropes once again. He's on the outside, holding on. Throws Storm back in the ring. Picks him up from his head. Hits the ropes. And hits it with the Hurricane Rana. Leg kickers Hurricane Rana off the middle rope there. He's picking Lance Storm back up. Big right hand. Lance Storm trying it again. Backboard spring elbow on Lance Storm by Pscosis. Pscosis heading to the outside now. Running back in. Possibly realizing that's a mistake. Pscosis, what's he going for? He's off the... Lance Storm backed up before he could hit that springboard elbow on him. Pscosis in the ring. Lance Storm on the outside. What's he trying to get? Is he trying to get that Lightweight Championship? I don't know if he's on the outside trying to gather his bearings. But Pscosis is just motionless, watching his very action. Pscosis from the outside. Somersault dive onto Lance Storm, who's getting a steel chair from underneath the ring. Big somersault dive to Lance Storm. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Definitely not Lance Storm. Otherwise, he would have definitely dove out of the way, which would have been the smartest thing to do. A couple strikes by Lance Storm. Grabs the steel chair. Creams Pscosis on the outside. Lance Storm heading back inside the ring. Lance Storm, 5'10", 231 pounds. Top rope elbow to the outside. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Trained by Stu Hart. Taking Pscosis, hitting him right in the face. Ramming his face into the ring post. German suplex on the outside. Out of taunt to the fans. You could be looking at the new ECW Lightweight Championship right here. Lance Storm. He already beat Pscosis in the last episode of ECW to gain this ECW Lightweight Championship match. Pscosis back up, goes straight to the top rope, goes for a dropkick, accidentally hits the ref. Arm drag by Pscosis, spear by Lance Storm. He's got the steel chair now, sitting on his backside, jumping on Pscosis' face, crushing Pscosis' face between the chair. Lance Storm goes for the pin, but Pscosis accidentally knocked out the ref. Pscosis finally kicking out Lance Storm back up to his feet, bringing Pscosis to level with him back at a vertical basis, throwing Pscosis to the corner, and he's got him. Looks like he's gonna head for a superplex. Can Lance Storm hit the superplex? He does. Superplex on Pscosis in the middle of the ring now. Lance Storm is going for the pin. No, does not go for a pin. Pscosis hits the ropes. And another German suplex by Lance Storm on Pscosis after he hit that rope. Lance Storm with a left hand and a kick. A super kick! A super kick to Pscosis. Is this it? Lance Storm going for the taunt, not going for the pin. He needs to pin Pscosis immediately. Bringing Pscosis up, does not even go for the pin. Throwing Lance Storm on top of the top rope. Looks like he's going for a tiger bomb. Hits a tiger bomb. Power bomb. Tiger power bomb off the rope. Top rope. Here we go. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Lance Storm, your new ECW lightweight champion. Lance Storm. There's your new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Lance Storm beats Pscosis. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here tonight. Our next match is Rob Van Dam taking on Tommy Dreamer. Big DDT, inverted DDT. Tommy Dreamer going to the top rope. This match was supposed to be Balls Mahoney versus Tommy Dreamer, but Rob Van Dam is subbing in for Balls Mahoney, who did not show up to the show. Unfortunately, Tommy Dreamer on the outside grabbing a steel chair. Rob Van Dam has not been featured on the ECW show. He was at the last CPV pre-show. He faced CM Punk, beat him in that match. Crushing Van Dam's ankle in that steel chair. Dreamer's got that chair once again. Rob Van Dam taking it back. Van Dam heading back to the outside. Tommy Dreamer is going to follow. Tommy Dreamer is on the outside as well. Big kick. Multiple strikes by Tommy Dreamer on Van Dam. Sends Van Dam into that barricade. Right hands. Followed by more right hands to the face to Rob Van Dam. If you haven't already, you need to check out the CZW Ground Zero, the second CZW show so far on Hardcore TV. Tommy Dreamer creams Van Dam right on the floor. And if you have not seen Pride lately, there is a new Pride heavyweight champion of the world. That is Cincy Evans. Dreamer in the middle of the ring taunting Van Dam. Both rookies in this business. Axe Hudson, last episode on Pride or so, he defeated Cincy Evans in a match. And if you haven't been caught up with Pride, Axe Hudson is on fire. Cincy Evans is proving why he's the Pride heavyweight champion. And War Machine showed up in the main event against Cincy, one episode. So if you go back, you can see War Machine, who is actually on the run. Otherwise, he would have a contract with Pride. Big DDT by Jamron Van Dam. We're looking at a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Van Dam. Tommy Dreamer is back to the outside, looking for a weapon to increase the pain on Van Dam. He has somersault over the top rope, taking out Tommy Dreamer. He's got that Singaporean cane now. Van Dam back inside the ring. Another somersault to the outside. Running somersault over the top rope. Rob Van Dam has a table now. Smashing the table into the back of Tommy Dreamer. Again, he does it again. Van Dam setting the table up. Tommy Dreamer waiting for him to finish, but no. Van Dam throws Dreamer into the barricade, eventually throws him back inside the ring. Table still at ringside on the concrete. Van Dam throws Dreamer, punches him. Rob Van Dam goes for a somersault but misses Dreamer. Both on the outside. Tommy Dreamer stuck on the table, it looks like, by Van Dam. He goes to the top rope. Van Dam, and he goes for a leg drop through the table at ringside, right on the concrete. Rob Van Dam from Michigan, Tommy Dreamer from New York. Dreamer being thrown into the ring post, punch to the back of the head, and another one. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still have our ECW World Tag Team Championship match, the ECW World Television Championship match, and your main event for the NWA ECW Heavyweight Championship of the World. Spear into the corner by Tommy Dreamer. Taking his leg, a leg sweep by Dreamer on Van Dam. kick to the midsection, followed by a shoulder block, picking Van Dam back up to his feet. They lock up. Tommy Dreamer, he's got him up. Hits him with a pile driver. And he's going for a pin now on Rob Van Dam. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Rob Van Dam. Tommy Dreamer did not get the pin. Couple stomps by Tommy Dreamer working on Rob Van Dam. That big move almost took out Rob Van Dam. He goes to the top rope. Van Dam scoops him up and he throws him down from the top rope. Now Van Dam going to the top rope and goes for a big kick. Super kicks him right as he comes down from the top rope. Tommy Dreamer back up to his feet thanks to Rob Van Dam. He's got him in a headlock right now. Headlock takeover by Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam off the center rope, goes for a leg drop, misses. Tommy Dreamer steps up right before he comes down on him. And another leg sweep by Tommy Dreamer. Big right hand by Dreamer. Throwing Van Dam to the ropes. And another leg sweep. They lock up. Tommy Dreamer looks like he's going to go for another pile driver. Hits the pile driver on Van Dam. Tommy Dreamer off the rope to a big knee drop right there. And it looks like that knee just busted Van Dam up. There we go. He's looking for the DDT. Hits the DDT on Rob Van Dam. It's over. He's going for the pin. It's over right now. 1, 2, 3 count. Tommy Dreamer wins against Rob Van Dam. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ECW World Tag Team Championship. It's Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck defending the tag belts against the Public Enemy. Cactus Jack on outside. Johnny Grunge on the outside as well. They come back in with weapons. Mikey Whipwreck and Rocco Rock working each other over. Cactus Jack has a Singaporean cane. The ECW World Tag Team Championships are on the line. Match could have been a three-way dance for the tag titles, but the Public Enemy defeated Bad Breed, which is what led to their feud. The Public Enemy could be two-time ECW World Tag Team Champions by the time this is over. There is no telling how much blood will be spilled. Cactus Jack here tonight, defending those belts with Mikey Whipwreck. Cactus Jack, a legend. Mikey, the rookie. I believe Johnny Grunge has a trash can now as Rocco Rock rubs that 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire into Cactus Jack's face. Excuse me. Johnny Grunge, Rocco Rock double teaming with weapons on Cactus Jack is Rocco Rock off the middle rope with a springboard moonsault. Out to the outside, taking in Cactus Jack, flyboy Rocco Rock. 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire, hitting Cactus Jack. Rubbing it, that barbed wire into Cactus Jack's face once more. DDT by Johnny Grunge on Mikey Whipwreck while they're in the ring battling still, and he goes for the pin. Here we go, pin 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Mikey Whipwreck. Unbelievable, Mikey Whipwreck kicked out. Rocco Rock has one half of the tag team belts, taking out Cactus Jack. Then it looks like he's applying the camel clutch on the outside. Rocco Rock with a nice neck breaker, swinging neck breaker on Cactus Jack right over that ring. That belt, excuse me. Mikey Whipwreck underneath the ring. Looks like he's got a weapon now. He's got a crutch. Big right hand by Rocco Rock. And he's at the top rope. Goes for an elbow. Cactus Jack starts to get up. Looks like that elbow off the top rope busted him open. And now he's applying the Boston Crab in the ring. While Johnny Grunge and Mikey Whipwreck are taking it out on each other. Mikey Whipwreck with the Singapore King. Johnny Grunge with that trash can. Takes the trash can. Beats right over the face of Mikey Whipwreck. As Rocco Rock continues the damage on Cactus Jack's face as he continues to bleed. Dropkick to the outside. Dropkick sending Cactus Jack to the outside. Rocco Rock. Oh my God. He almost hit that moonsault from the inside of the ring to the outside where Cactus Jack was laying. But he dove. He rolled out of the way. Big shoulder block. Public Enemy in the ring. Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck on the outside still. And he goes for that moonsault again, but Cactus Jack ducks out of the way. Both times, Cactus Jack knew better and to watch out for Flyboy, Rocco Rock, Mikey Whipwreck with that stick, that mop. Rocco Rock looking for a weapon now. He's got a table. Johnny Grunge heads to the outside with that crutch. Mikey Whipwreck kind of scared, frantic. Action, runs back in, hits Johnny Grunge with that mop. I believe Mikey Whipwreck is busted open as well. Flyboy Rocco Rock setting Cactus Jack up on that table. Flyboy Rocco Rock springboard splash through the table, sending Cactus Jack driven through that table. A nice big splash from the top rope to the outside and a taunt. Mikey Whipwreck bleeding all over the place. I know the Public Enemy have an opportunity to double team Mikey Whipwreck, which could ultimately lead to Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck losing the ECW World Tag Team Champions. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Cactus Jack is already up from that splash through the table, slowly making his way to the ring, looking to save his partner does he even know where he is right now? Big neck breaker by Rocco Rock, followed by a big elbow. Cactus Jack has that crutch now. Big DDT by Rocco Rock. Johnny Grunge on the outside holding one half of the ECW World Tag Team Championships. And multiple strikes there by Flyboy Rocco Rock on Mikey Whipwreck. Cactus Jack, Johnny Grunge on the outside, went on standby. Pin. Flyboy Rocco Rock has a pin now. And we have new ECW World Tag Team Champions. New tag champions. The Public Enemy. Flyboy Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. Cactus Jack was on the outside while Mikey Whipwreck got beaten to a bloodied state. Now they are without the belts and your new ECW World Tag Team Champions, the Public Enemy, Flyboy Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. And welcome to your second to the last match here on the card, ladies and gentlemen. Too Cold Scorpio taking on Chris Jericho for the ECW World Television Championship. And a spear by Too Cold Scorpio right as the bell hits. And multiple running moves slamming to Jericho. And I go behind on Jericho. Kick to the midsection. Your ECW World Television Champion, Chris Jericho. Belly to belly by Too Cold Scorpio, sending Jericho right towards that corner. Big stomp by Scorpio. Looks like he's going to go for the egotistical elbow drop that he always does from that standpoint. And there he hits it. The ECW World Television Championship is on the line. Bell's been trading places with the two of these guys. Also Sabu. Multiple knees into that corner to Chris Jericho. Two had a great ladder match. Last episodes on ECW. The match received great feedback from the fans. You guys loved it. Chris Jericho was victorious in that ladder match. And a big chop in that corner. But it looks like, I'm curious if Too Cold Scorpio will get the best of Chris Jericho in this match as he has him up for the crucifix moves. And a crucifix powerbomb by Too Cold Scorpio and a taunt to the fans. Scorpio waiting for Chris Jericho to get back up to his feet. Goes off the top rope, goes for a spear. Looks like he barely hit Jericho. Could have calculated that move a bit more, which would lead to Chris Jericho taking more damage in that move. Chris Jericho off
Scorpio off the ropes. Jericho stops him, hits him with a double arm smash, sends him back to the ropes. Back body drop by Chris Jericho. And a nice elbow to the shoulder of Too Cold Scorpio, and comes down with a wrist to the face. Picks Scorpio back up to his feet. He goes for a lockup. Scorpio pushes him off, and Chris Jericho goes for a flying forearm, misses a double axe handle, go behind, and a spear by Chris Jericho on Too Cold Scorpio, bringing him back up. Lionheart has got him locked up. It's a nice DDT there. Float over DDT by Chris Jericho on Too Cold Scorpio, followed by multiple elbow shots by Jericho. Scorpio looks like he's trying to get back up. He does. A nice swinging neck breaker by Chris Jericho. This match is fast paced, and it's hard to keep up right here. Jericho has him up for a suplex, showing the strength. Nice vertical suplex by Chris Jericho on Too Cold Scorpio there. Chris Jericho, he's got him up. Lionheart hits him with a powerbomb, but the strength of Chris Jericho lets him bring Scorpio back up to him for a second time. And this is the final powerbomb right there. 3 powerbombs in a row by Lionheart. Chris Jericho, your ECW World Television Champion. Performed on Too Cold Scorpio, the challenger, #1 contender for the Television Championship. Nice European uppercut by Chris Jericho. Jericho has got him in another powerbomb move. Scorpio showing some resistance here. Is he going to let him hit it? Chris Jericho has him up for the powerbomb. Big, nice right hand by Scorpio. Chris Jericho moving a bit. Scorpio struggling. Scorpio gets out of it, taking Jericho. Kick to the midsection of Lionheart. Throwing Jericho to the corner. And a roll up by Too Cold Scorpio. Here we go. We got a roll up. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2.9 seconds by Scorpio. And he goes for it again right after Jericho kicked out. Not even a 1 count by Scorpio. And a right hand and a drop kick by Chris Jericho. Jericho has him up for a suplex. Bounces his legs off the ropes. Hits him right there, smack down in the ring with a nice suplex. They lock up. Chris Jericho, powerbomb with a pin. Powerbomb with a pin. And Chris Jericho retains the television championship. Lionheart Chris Jericho retains the belt. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your ECW World Television Champion, Lionheart Chris Jericho. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, this is your main event for the NWA ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Sandman defending it against Raven. Raven makes his way to the ring from the Bowery. Looking very confident of himself for tonight. In efforts to obtain the NWA ECW World Heavyweight Championship from the Sandman. Most important belt in hardcore TV altogether. Most important belt in NXT, then Pride, then CZW right here. This is the belt to win, become the man. And Raven is going to try to do that tonight. And Sandman is going to attempt to continue being the man here tonight. Continue being the NWA ECW World Heavyweight Champion. There's your champion. Your NWA ECW World Heavyweight Champion, the Sandman. Coming out from the stands, from the people, like he always does. Most important belt wrapped around his waist. That's what's on the line here tonight. Sandman with this vintage Singapore cane here. He's gonna have to defeat Raven here one-on-one. There's your NWA ECW World Heavyweight Champion. That's what's on the line right here. Raven running out, straight out of the match. Sandman taking him down with a headlock takeover. Big right hand, multiple strikes to Raven, leaning against those ropes. Raven turned away for half a second. Sandman kicking out his legs from underneath of him. The NWA ECW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line here. Raven kicked to the outside by the Sandman, picking him back up. Big right hand to Raven. Raven defeated Tommy Dreamer in a #1 contenders match 2 episodes ago on the last. Two episodes ago on ECW. And last episode, the Sandman was set up to face a mystery opponent. The opponent was Terry Funk. The match was almost too hardcore, but the Sandman beat him in all effort. Sandman beat Shane Douglas at the last CPV double tables. Sandman grabbing a steel chair straight out of Philadelphia. Stands at 6'4", 244 pounds. Trained by Larry Winters, JT Smith, mounting on top of Raven, punching him in the head multiple times. Oh, Sandman's got a ladder. Another trademark weapon from the Sandman. Sandman looks like he's gathering all his weapons together while Raven just stands there, motionless. Sandman on top of him, punching Raven in the back of the head, near his ears, pulling on top of his jaw. Must be hard on Raven's neck. Raven, the challenger, 6'1", 244 pounds as well, from the Bowery, trained by Larry Sharp and Jake Roberts. Big shot to the face by Raven on the Sandman. Here he's got the NWA belt, just hit it across Sandman's face. You have to watch out for the even flow DDT. As I say that, Sandman is being set up for a nice big power bomb by Raven on the concrete. The Sandman's back might be fucked up in it at the end of this match. Raven picking Sandman back up while he's on that announcer table. Big knee to the stomach there by Raven. Raven has Sandman back up. Powerbomb through the table. Big powerbomb through the table. Here we go. There's the even flow DDT. Raven hits it just like I warned you guys about. Raven, his finisher, the even flow DDT. Learned that from Jake Roberts, master of the DDT. And Raven just stands by waiting for Sandman to get back up to his feet to continue the punishment, because he cannot pin Sandman on the outside yet. There's a possibility that Raven could move Sandman back inside the ring. Well, you have to watch out for Raven and his even flow DDT. He set up a table there. Sandman with the NWA Championship. You have to watch out for his rolling rock. Sandman, he's got Raven up on his shoulders, drops him down for a sidewalk slam. Clothesline by the Sandman. Sandman, what's he looking to do to Raven? Throws him on top of the table. Now he gets up there as well. Sandman with a pile driver through the table. Sandman not done with using tables. He grabs another one. Sandman sets up that table as Raven tries to recover from that pile driver through the table. Sandman from the top rope to the outside. A big leg drop to Raven.
Sandman throws Raven across the arena, right into that barricade. He throws Raven into those stairs. Now an Irish whip towards that table once again, setting Raven right on top of that table. He's going to go for another pile driver. No. Sandman heading up north a little bit. He's on top of that ladder. Goes for a nice leg drop. Hits the leg drop through that table from the top of the ladder on Raven. Now Sandman, the champion, taking apart that announcer table. He's got that steel chair in hand. Raven taking it back from him. Almost smashes the steel chair in his face. But there he hits it. Missed the first shot. Connects with the second one on Sandman. Raven trying to throw. Raven with a leg sweep onto the concrete. Knee to the midsection of the Sandman. He's got him up for a powerbomb. Powerbomb on the concrete by Raven. That's probably Raven's third powerbomb here tonight. All three being on the concrete. One being through the announcer table. I think Raven wants Sandman to come up to duel with him on top of that ladder near that barricade. This cannot be good. Raven, here we go. He's got for a suplex. Oh my god, and then a suplex. Sandman's back. Bounces off the barricade. Sandman throwing Raven. Excuse me, Raven throwing Sandman towards the barricade. Throws it over with the clothesline. These guys on the outside of the ring now, outside of the barricade. Raven smashing Sandman's ankle with that guitar. Raven, he's got that table now, setting it up. No, he runs over to Sandman, knocks him down with it. The challenger, Raven, hits Sandman at that table again and again until he's down on the ground. He's face first, motionless. Raven sets up that table. So he throws Sandman. Sandman goes tripping over that trash can. An inverted DDT back of Sandman's head, bouncing off that concrete. Now Raven taking it out on the Sandman with that trash can. Hits him multiple times. Raven, what's he looking to do here? Looks like both of these guys are exhausted as can be. Jumps at him. Alright, he's sitting on top of Sandman, mounting him. Multiple strikes to the face. Looks like that's what busted Sandman open right there. Sandman picking up the table for himself, just knocks Raven out with it. Now he's mounting on top of him, pulling up on Raven's jaw. A fan trying to hand a crutch to Sandman, but he doesn't want any part of it. He's trying to kick Raven's ass right now, retain the NWA ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Sandman's got that mop now. Sandman running that pile of the tables. Looks like he's setting it up now. Fire extinguisher takes it to the face to Raven. Sandman walking around the table. Sandman, what's he looking to do here? Throws Raven. He's throwing him into all those electrical units, into the table, into the barricade. There we go. Sandman throwing Raven to the fans. Knocks down some fans' popcorn. He's going to be pissed. Sandman setting that table back up as Raven heads back into that area behind the backstage, behind the barricade, excuse me. Raven gets hit in the midsection with that fire extinguisher, then gets sprayed in the face with it, courtesy of the Sandman. Sandman throwing Raven on top of that table now.
And he's got him up. Looks like he's going to hit him with that second pile driver. Face first through the table again. Sandman's got that table. Just hit Raven in the head with it. Sandman not letting up, setting up that second table. Or third table. Using that trash can. Sandman back in the arena area. He's got that table now. Raven slowly makes his way back into the ringside area. Over the barricades as Sandman sets up that table. Raven being thrown on that table by the Sandman. Sandman heading to the top rope there. And another leg drop on the table, crushing Raven's sternum and chest. And Sandman grabbing another table. Unbelievable. How much more punishment can these guys take? This is strange. Sandman has that single point cane. Just cracked it open with Raven's face. Sandman lighting that table on fire. This cannot go good for the challenger Raven. He's got Raven up on top of him. What's he going to do with him? And jumps down and crushes him onto the concrete. I think Sandman was aiming for that table, but he just stopped there for a second. I'm assuming he's a bit groggy. Excuse me for that. Sandman. Knee to the midsection by Raven. Here we go. Looking at a powerbomb. A powerbomb by Raven. Both of these guys on top of the announcer table. Raven. He's got that knee to the midsection again. He's got him up. And a powerbomb to the concrete off that announcer desk. Raven wants a bit more than that. And a Samoan drop on the concrete. I think Raven's trying to destroy the Sandman's back here. Raven back in the ring now. Sandman follows him. Big right hand by Raven. He's got him in a headlock. Knee to the face. Now he's got Sandman up on a fireman's carry position on his shoulders. Raven going to the top rope. Double toe stomp on the Sandman's chest. Sandman. Knee to the midsection. Powerbomb. Here we go on the outside. Sandman with Raven. He's got him in a suplex position, excuse me. Right on the concrete. Another suplex on the concrete by the Sandman. Are we looking at triple suplexes here? Sandman sends Raven through the flaming table. Raven rolling around. He was on fire a second ago. Sent through that flaming table. Sandman follows him. Throwing Raven over to the corner. Sandman, what's he looking to do here? Superplex. A superplex by the Sandman. He's got Raven back up on his shoulders. Drops down, shoulder digging into right of the midsection of Raven. Sandman right hand and a kick to the midsection. Throws Raven over the corner. Knee to Raven, throws him down. Sandman's going for the rolling rock. And he hits the rolling rock on Raven. And a Luthez press. He's not done with Raven just yet. Here we go, pin. 1 and a 2, 3. Sandman retains the NWA ECW World Heavyweight Championship against Raven. Final move was that rolling rock. Unbelievable matchup here by the Sandman. These guys just bled all over the place in that arena. This arena, excuse me. Sandman victorious over Raven. You retain the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Heatwave.